Sorry, I was supposed to record earlier, but he might not falling asleep because, well, I gotta take a shower today and the water was so cold. It set me, it put me in bed. Couldn't move, could have barely survived if I did keep up that big cold. Yeah, basically, in that time I did yeah, this, like, reloading, yeah, this. Can try it. Review based terms. Read these terms carefully as these apply to your participation in the YouTube Partner Program. These terms are specific to your home country or territory, Nicaragua. The terms below contain general terms that apply to all monetization features on YouTube, including how you will be paid and how your content can impact payment. These YouTube Partner Program terms, the base terms, together with the YouTube terms of service and the YouTube channel monetization policies and any modules that you accept together, the terms apply to your participation in the YouTube program. Please read the terms carefully, and if you do not understand or accept any part of the terms, you should not click accept. Okay, make I pause this because it's probably going to thing that where I not supposed to show. Never mind, like everything here is safe for sure. How these terms work. Monetization of your content on the service is governed by the terms including one or more modules which specify the terms that apply to monetization of different types of content or parts of the service. Each module different eligibility criteria will apply to each module, and if you are eligible, you can review the relevant terms and accept the module in order to enable that particular type of monetization. When you accept a module, it is incorporated. It is in When you accept a module, it is incorporated into the terms and may be modified or terminated only as set out below. But we pay you when you accept the module. YouTube will pay you partner earnings under that module. Partner earnings are the amount described in a module as calculated in line with the following revenue calculations under each module. Partner earnings are calculated from the portion of net revenues that the module describes as being attributed to your content. Net revenues means the total amount of relevant revenues recognized by YouTube under the US generally accepted accounting principles, net of any I tax taxes collected or payments payable by YouTube. Taxes means all government imposed tax obligations, including taxes, duties, and withholdings, except those based on net income, net worth, asset value, property value, or employment. Refunds, chargebacks, or declined payments. Fees payable to platform, device, or other distribution partners, and country pass through costs means those amounts that YouTube has notified you in it will deduct and that represent costs incurred by YouTube in relation to A, third party rights, B, regulatory fees, including any fees or costs that YouTube pays to any third party to comply with any laws or regulations, and or C, the platform taxes or levies, and I don't know what that is, in each case incurred with respect to a particular country or region which your content is displayed or monetized YouTube will notify you of any applicable country pass-throughs, including the amount of and method for calculating such country pass-throughs at least 45 days before they are conducted, where B where YouTube is made aware by one or more third parties that you may not have obtained all necessary rights in your content. For example, rights in music as required under the YouTube Terms of Service and cleared right. Such content may need to be removed from from the service, and where it is not, you may not be entitled to earn revenue in relation to it. However, in certain circumstances, as detailed in the rights of clearance adjustment policies, YouTube may instead seek to obtain some or all of the uncleared rights and then decrease the partner earnings that would be what would or otherwise be payable to you, a rights clearance adjustment. Those policies contain the details of the circumstances and countries where rights clearance adjustments apply, how YouTube may to how may YouTube I don't know how YouTube may be have been aware that your content includes uncleared rights, for example, as a result of a specified claim of right by one or more third parties, how you may challenge the basis for any such rights clearance adjustments, for example, by appealing a content ID claim, and IV, how YouTube calculates the revenue payable to you but to an account for uncleared rights. Non-qualifying revenues, YouTube may either withhold or adjust any partner earnings associated with a breach of terms, including the YouTube channel monetization policies, or II, charge back or offset such amounts against YouTube partner earnings payable to you. YouTube will notify you if any of these circumstances occur and provide details about how you can appeal in accordance with these policies. You will not be paid, YouTube is not obligated to monetize your content, including displaying or any advertisements in connection with it, and may determine the type and format of ads and other forms of monetization available on the service. In addition, you're not entitled to earn or receive partner earnings were associated with a breach of the terms, including the YouTube channel monetization policies. B, where YouTube has suspended or terminated your access to parts of the service under Section 6 or C, unless YouTube has a specific obligation to share revenues with you under a module that you have accepted. For example, you are not entitled to earn revenues in relation to ads shown on search result pages. How we pay you, payment account requirements. Don't you could just read these on the back of these on there. Boring. And well, everybody know these. I want to skip through them because there's too much. Changes to the terms. We may need to make changes to the terms, including the YouTube channel monetization policies or a module, for example, to reflect changes to our service, II, for legal, regulatory, or security reasons, or III, to prevent the abuse or harm. If we change the terms, such changes will only apply going forward, and except in urgent situations such as preventing ongoing abuse or responding to legal requirements. We will provide you with at least 15 days advance notice and the community opportunity to review the changes. If you do not agree to the update, You will be able to terminate the impacted terms or opt out or stop your use of the relevant part of the service before the notice expires. For your reference, we also maintain a permanent log of updates. Suspending or terminating monetization. You might you may disable monetization of your content under certain modules at any time by opting out via YouTube Studio. If you do not comply with the terms, then in addition to any action, we will may not we may take under the YouTube terms of service. YouTube may take action in accordance with the YouTube channel monetization policies, including termination of these terms. Either you or YouTube may terminate these base terms or one or more individual modules for convenience with term 30 days prior with notice to the other party. You may immediately terminate these base terms by notice if YouTube commits a material breach. If YouTube permanently disables monetization of all your content under Section 6, suspending or terminating monetization above these base terms and all modules will be terminated. Effect of termination. For clarity, where these base terms are terminated, the YouTube terms of service will survive and continue to apply to your any continued use of the service by you. Governing law. The governing law on this dispute resolution provisions of YouTube terms of service apply to these base terms and any modules which there is any conflict between these base terms and a module, the module will apply, and the AdSense terms and these base terms will apply. That the the YouTube terms of service, these base terms will apply. Mm. You represent that you are at least 18 years old. Mm? I may be good. Or you are parent. You are the parent or guardian of. Yeah. This is a parent. Yeah, this is a parent. They're between 13 and 18 and are agreeing to these terms on their behalf. Yeah, my parents doing this right now. Sign up for AdSense for YouTube. Yes, I have an existing AdSense YouTuber AdSense. No, I can just do this. Okay, I pause this in just in case anything happen where I don't want to show.